Beyond the Badge is brought to you by the Edina Crime Prevention Fund.
Welcome to Beyond the Badge, a program about the inner workings of the Edina Police and Fire Departments. Thanks for joining us. I'm Sergeant Brian Hubbard. 63 bicycles have been stolen since April 1st. Most of the thefts were from properties on the east side of Edina. While a third of the bicycles were stolen from underground garages, the majority were stolen from single-family homes, where many of the garage doors were open at the time of the thefts. Residents can protect their property by keeping their garage doors closed and locked, even when they are inside their homes or in their yards. Thieves can operate quickly and stealthily enough to steal a bicycle, even when the homeowner is present. And as always, residents should call 911 if they see anything suspicious.
Bike theft certainly is a crime of opportunity. It's a little hard to say if this is a trend or not. We have some active investigations involving one suspect in particular that we think may have been responsible for quite a number of them. So certainly one motivated individual could do a lot of damage if they were coming out every night and taking bikes.
The Edina Police Department suggests the following tips for preventing your bicycle from being stolen. Lock your bike when leaving it unattended. Choose a lock that cannot be easily cut, such as a U-shaped lock or a heavy-duty lock with a strong wire cable. Secure the bicycle's frame and both wheels to a stationary object, such as a post or a fence. It is not enough to secure only the front wheel because then the rest of the bike can be easily stolen. Record the serial number of the bicycle so it can be identified if found. When performing a traffic stop, an officer's first task is identifying the driver of the vehicle. Computers in squad cars typically make background checks easy, but a driver who refuses to identify him or herself or who offers a false name gives a police officer little information to go on. IBIS, however, is a tool that may be able to fill in some of the blanks. The Integrated Biometric Identification System is a portable fingerprint reader that allows officers to access law enforcement databases to assist in appropriately identifying and charging motorists with outstanding warrants or a criminal history. Let's go to Fire Captain Ryan Quinn, who is with Officer Keith Berger, to find out more about IBIS and how it is used during patrol duty.
Thanks, Brian. We're here today at Utley Park with Officer Keith Berger. How you doing today, Keith?
Good, yourself?
I'm doing well. Today, we're here to talk about the IBIS, or the IBIS Fingerprint Recognition Program.
Yes, we are.
Now, that sounds pretty high-tech, and I've seen it. It looks kind of strange. What can you tell me about it?
It's actually fairly simple. It's a tool we use to identify people that don't have identification on them. What we do is we take a sample of their fingerprints and run those fingerprints, and it'll tell us if who they are, if they've been arrested before.
And it's so portable that you can use it on any traffic stop, any medical, anytime that somebody doesn't have identification on them, but they have to have a criminal record. Is that correct?
Correct. They have to have been fingerprinted in a facility before.
So, Keith, show me exactly how this IBIS works. Can you run me through it?
Yes, it's very simple. First, you turn the machine on, the portable machine, and then you open up the program on the computer desktop. It connects the machine to the computer through a Bluetooth connection, and then once it's connected, you can open up the fingerprint capture program, obtain the fingerprints from the mobile device, and then within 2 or 3 minutes, you'll have your identification on your computer with a picture.
Does this have to be used in the squad car, or can you take it out, several hundred feet away, or does it have to be used right here?
The mobile device and the computer have to be within 15, 20 feet of each other, but I can take the computer out of the car and run into a hospital to ID someone that is critically ill, or I can bring it into a jail facility or into a house. I can bring the computer and mobile device anywhere there's an internet connection.
Well, Keith, it sounds like there's a lot of applications for this tool.
There are, and it's very beneficial to law enforcement and paramedics alike.
Well, thank you very much for your time today. I appreciate coming out. Brian, back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Ryan. Because driving a car can require split-second decision-making, it's a task that requires one's full attention. Operating technology, applying makeup, or conversing with other passengers make it easy for drivers to become distracted. This month's Focus In reminds motorists that distracted drivers are unsafe drivers. The less time a motorist has to react to an unexpected hazard on the road, the more dangerous the potential outcome. Please promote safe roadways by keeping your attention on the road at all times. Before we go, we'd like to acknowledge the passing of Officer Scott Patrick and offer condolences to his family. Officer Patrick was shot and killed by a convicted felon during a traffic stop July 30th. We appreciate his 19 years of service on the Mendota Heights Police Force. He will be missed. On behalf of my co-host, Fire Captain Ryan Quinn, and the City of Edina's Public Safety Team, thanks for tuning in to learn a little bit more of what goes on beyond the badge. Until next time, stay safe.